Testing, testing. One, two, three. What did it say? I don't know. Wow. 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 Really amazing. Oh, fuck. Do you miss him right now? Do you miss him? Do you miss him, girl? Do you miss him? Let's think about that again. I'm gonna be honest with you. Or maybe you think you miss him, or maybe you just miss the feeling of being chosen. Let us sit with you for a second. Maybe you just miss the feeling of being chosen. Because a lot of us confuse love with validation. We confuse love with safety, with routine, with the idea of finally being seen by someone other than your mom or your dad. But girl, what if it was never love? What if it was just survival? Did you ever think about that maybe? So that begs the question, what does love actually have to do with it? So how were we taught to define love growing up throughout the years? See, from a young age, we're actually taught that love looks like being needed, like fixing, like sacrificing parts of ourselves in order to serve other people because we learned through observation that by doing something for someone, you will receive some sort of admiration or some sort of gratitude back that will stroke our ego and make her feel like, oh yeah, this is what it feels like to be loved, this is what it feels like to be chosen, and this is what it feels like to be cherished. But that's not what love actually feels like. We are confusing our ego being stroked versus what love actually is. So I read this really amazing quote the other day, and it goes, "We learn to give more than we have just to feel enough." Okay, guilty charge. That quote was actually from my book Redefining Love, written by your girl herself. Wow. So we grew up thinking that love is pain, that there has to be pain attached to love in some way, because we've only grown up observing that the people who self-sacrifice had to give up something in return for said admiration or for said appreciation, that love ultimately comes with suffering, that love has to be earned, that we have to literally shapeshift just to be worthy of staying. But girl, that's not love, that's performance. That's literally survival. So, what's the difference between emotional survival versus real love? You might be thinking, like, girl, really tell us because we don't know. We don't know for time being. I didn't know either. I didn't know either. I didn't know either. I was just like you. So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. There's a big difference between the kind of love that holds you and the kind of love that uses you as proof for self validation. If you're constantly feeling anxious, nervous, abandoned, or like you're in some sort of loop of feeling nervous the whole time, then that's not love. That's your nervous system working overtime to protect you, girl. To protecting you. And hey, maybe you did. Maybe you did have something real for a time. But ask yourself this, was it love, or maybe did it just feel familiar to you? Did they make you feel loved, or did they make you feel like you had to prove that you were lovable? Your love doesn't ask you to become smaller, it asks you to become more of yourself. Again, redefining love. You already know. You already know. So if you're sitting here missing someone who didn't choose you, girl, ask yourself, do I miss the person or do I miss the feeling of being chosen? Because truth is, love is not meant to be begged for, and you're not supposed to be begging for peace. Get up off the floor. Get up off the floor. Leave that man alone.
Reach out to him anymore. Don't do it. Don't you even dare. Don't you even dare. I need to cleanse you. You need to stop this. You need to stop this. This is madness.
So what does love got to do with it? What does love got to do with it? Everything. 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 Love has everything got to do with it. But not the kind of love that we were taught to chase. Not the kind of love that we were brainwashed throughout the years by the movies we saw, or even like the sacrifices we saw in family dynamics, or with even our friends, or decisions we decide to make ourselves, okay? Not that kind of stuff. The kind that you build slowly, the kind that does confuse intensity with intimacy, the kind that meets you where you are and not where you are most impressive. So if this message found you at the right time, come be part of this space where we redefine what love should feel like, even self love. Most importantly, self love, okay? And if you feel like you could connect and relate to anything I just said, that I go in more depth in my book, Redefining Love, which can be found on Amazon. Link will be provided soon. Okay, link will be provided soon. All relevant social media links will be included in the description box below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Studio Fam, for more honest talks on healing, identity, and emotional truth. We're just getting started. Until next time, homies.